Welcome to the Prowl, your favorite television show. I'm Paul Schisler.
And I am Brooke Fletcher. Oh, is that
This
for Valentine's Day?
Yes, because this is our
Little
special
kisses to
Valentine's
everyone.
Day show.
Well,
Because you know what's coming up soon?
Valentine's Day?
V-Day.
V-Day.
V-Day,
Very
that's
special
right.
day. My favorite holiday, of course.
Well,
But I don't have a Valentine's.
we'll
so.
talk about that later. Anyways, we have some very exciting guests for tonight. We have Jessica Wilson filling in for Will Boswell, our musical star of the night. And also we have Josh Holderness, an Auburn University hockey player, which is totes cool, don't you think so?
Totes faux show.
And we have Doc Waller with the Layman group. Very artsy, very cool stuff. Look
Excited
forward to
about
that. And tell us a little bit about what you did this week in preparation.
Actually, preparation for V-Day.
That's
I
coming
don't know.
up.
I was watching all of these cool movies. You know, the classic, The Notebook. Oh, I like
How cheesy.
I know. And
This is
today,
Valentine's Day.
Do you remember the movie A Walk to Remember?
I do.
Watch that. It's a tearjerker.
I remember it.
Cry
and then I went
every
on a walk.
single time. And
Well.
you remember?
Anyways, we have some pressing matters right now that you need to see. Our Conan bit of the week. And hopefully, Conan, you're watching this because we love you and we want you.
So
All of it.
we went to call-outs earlier this week. So let's check it out and see what.
Conan, we're desperately trying to make love. Bring you to Auburn University. We're taking you on Auburn traditions. We're taking you tonight to one of our traditions, call-outs. And at call-outs, there's tons of beautiful people.
Like myself, actually.
What are call-outs all about?
Call-outs is an Auburn tradition. It's when you try out for stuff and we all meet on the lawn and they come out.
You just scream, right? You just ah!
I guess if your person wins, then they.
Miss Auburn is Millie Harrison.
Did your candidate win that you were voting for?
No, ma'am, she did not. She put up a good fight.
What do you think of her? We voted for Conan here. Would you have voted for Conan?
I think I might have voted for Conan.
Would you vote for Conan?
Definitely. I love Conan.
If Conan O'Brien was in Auburn, would he win a call-out?
He has auburn hair, I have no doubt. He's got that going for him already.
That's a good point. Valid point from a politician in an orange jacket. Maybe they'll call your name too, Conan.
The next SGA president is Kirby Turnip.
And now the person that has won, after singing a ceremonial cult song, will drink some lamb's blood. Now we're trying to gain support so Conan will come to Auburn.
I definitely want Conan to come to Auburn, so I'm in full support of that.
Okay, so we have the president endorsing our Conan campaign. That's
Auburn, Conan, be here.
what are the repercussions, consequences if he does not abide?
They're illegal.
You heard it from Auburn University SGA president.
I'm kidding, they're not illegal, but we really like you to come.
Take that, Paul Schisler.
We're back. Okay, you weren't supposed to. I just lost a bet. It's a Valentine's Day bet.
Check out these
Anyways.
guns. They don't play around.
Wow, how not impressive. Anyways, speaking of Valentine's Day, because I know you're usually alone on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And I heard that about you.
You are so sweet,
I know
Paul.
I shouldn't
to say
have.
About you, actually.
Oh, wow. I know I shouldn't have, but I got a little Valentine's Day card for you.
Paul, you shouldn't have.
How sweet
I
is
actually got
that?
you a gift too.
Wait.
Okay.
I need to present mine first. It's a heart.
Oh, that's a really
And
good
it
heart.
says-
Look at you, your craftsman skill.
There's red lips on it, too. It says, Brooke, be mine or I'll cut you like a vine.
I don't know how I'm supposed to take
Right?
that.
It's very forward, like, be mine or I'll cut
Is that
you like a vine.
I think that's more of a threat
It's more
than
of
a
like
Valentine.
an affectionate, it's more of like an affectionate promise.
Okay.
Don't be alarmed, but seriously,
Okay.
the implication is
mine's,
there.
Mine's a bit sweeter. And Paul, is that it? Is that all you got me?
That's
because,
all I got you.
I like to go all out on my Valentines. I got you a bear. But yeah, just ignore that message. They're out of the hug me ones. Yeah, okay.
Oh, it
And
says
then-
kiss me. I got the wrong idea.
And then I got you chocolates.
Whoa!
I know.
What are you trying to say about me, Brooke?
The only reason why I got it is because I wanted one.
Oh, I'm going to set this up so everyone can see.
And
Getting
I made you
spoiled
a
rotten
card.
here.
I don't know if you can see. This is Craftsman right here. Craftswork.
Happy
It says
Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day. It says, Paul,
You should have.
roses are red, violets are blue. I'm so glad to spend this lovely day with you.
How sweet.
I know.
I would have written the same thing to myself. Wow. How awesome. Just for the record, you
I
did
came
see
up with that
this.
all by myself.
It says kiss me. It's a little inappropriate
It's
for TV.
because it's Valentine's. That's the only thing that they have at the store. Okay.
Hey, do you know
Don't
any,
flatter
do you know
yourself.
Whoa, hey, I got a good pickup line for Valentine's Day. You need to use this for Valentine's Day. A girl gets up from a chair and you say, hey, are those static pants because you look shocking?
I heard that one earlier tonight, actually.
Yeah, it's because your pants were shocking.
I know. I had
Yeah.
a little bit of static going on. Paul thought of that all by himself.
Well, I don't like to brag about it, but.
What's another pickup line that you've used on Valentine's Day?
Is your father a baker? Because those are nice buns. Mainly because I like food, and I was talking to a girl in a bakery, and I was buying buns.
Did that
but
work?
Yes, because I received
girl.
buns and paid for it, so it did work. So can I have buns?
One that I heard was, did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Whoa, I thought you were going a complete other direction with that one.
Paul,
I need to get my mind out of the gutter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ear muffet. Oh, okay.
If you could go on any Valentine's Day date, what would it be? Like, if you could serenade a girl,
Wow.
where would you take her?
First of all, I would sing Justin Bieber's song Baby. I would fly her to. I wouldn't fly her anywhere because that's not going to happen. I would rent a van, drive her around in a van, and then bring her through McDonald's and just sing to her.
Buy a McFlurry?
Yeah. Our love is
That's
like a
a
McFlurry.
pricey date you
'Cause
got
it's
going right
cold.
there. It's cold.
What's your ideal Valentine's Day date?
Well, the guy will pick me up. He'll bring me flowers.
Whoa,
He'll
how
take me,
demanding is that?
Flowers is a Valentine's
How
Day
demanding.
thing.
He
it's
will
a,
do
it's
this.
a typical
He
Valentine's
will do
Day
that.
move, okay? You need to take some notes, Paul. Take some notes.
No, I got it up here.
All right, so he's gonna pick me up, bring me some flowers, take me to a nice dinner. Not anything too fancy, you know. You don't want to impress her, you don't want to scare her too much, but just, you know, just nice, comfortable. Maybe a movie after.
How
just
cliche
depends.
and boring.
It is not cliche.
Wow.
It's a Valentine's Day.
I thought I was going to be impressed.
Paul, you probably don't know because you've never had a Valentine's.
You know what? I really haven't.
I'm
Actually,
sorry about that,
one year, one of my
actually.
friends gave me a pair of boxers. A friend gave me a pair of boxers with hearts and X's and
Oh,
O's.
that's sweet. Well, is this present? I hope this maybe
Yes,
made
I'm
up
going to
for
eat all of
everything.
these.
They're good.
And on Valentine's Day, I'm going to buy a big old thing of ice cream and just wallow.
Watch some chick flicks.
Yeah, that's my life. That's my day life anyways. Anyways, when we come back, Josh Holderness, an Auburn hockey player. We'll see you in a bit.
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
What you do? Get up off my feet and stop making tired excuses. Come on, what would you do? Come on.
Does watching Real Talk really save you $13 or more at the movie theater? Is Leonardo DiCaprio really king of the world?
I'm the king of the world!
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
And we are back here with Josh Holderness with
Josh,
the AU
thanks for having
hockey
me.
team.
Pretty there, sir.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing just fine. How about y'all?
You know, well, it's very good because hockey. I heard hockey player and I was like, oh no, this guy's not gonna have teeth.
No,
you
a
have
couple.
some. You have some great pearly
I
whites.
know, you got a
Very
great
impressed.
smile. I actually went to my first hockey game a couple weeks ago and I freaked out because I looked on the ice and the guy had no teeth.
None whatsoever?
No. Black eyes. I mean, you guys go all out. You guys don't play around.
We don't play around, no.
Do you,
Kind of
do you
intimidating.
now in hockey? Like I don't know much about hockey. In hockey, you're allowed to box people.
Yeah, it's encouraged actually.
It's encouraged.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go sit in the box for a couple minutes after that, but everyone's pretty excited because that's why they came to the game in the first place.
You know, the TV biz works the same way. It's encouraged, like Brooke and I, to punch each other.
Yeah, that arm wrestling
and then,
thing going
I haven't
on.
seen that yet tonight, but
you'll
I'm
see
looking
it, yeah.
forward to it. Yeah.
It's behind the scenes. A lot of people don't really know about it.
I'm the underdog, but
obviously.
Watch out for those black eyes. Anyways, when did the hockey team here at Auburn start? It's pretty fresh, right?
It's very fresh. We actually had a team back in the 80s. We had a team for 3 years. They folded, unfortunately, after 3 seasons, and we just got it back together this year. This is our first year since 1983.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people. How did everybody find out about it?
Really, it was really kind of gradual. There was a couple guys who were really instrumental in putting the team together, and there were flyers and things on Facebook, and guys kind of got word of mouth. And there's only a few guys who play hockey down here, down in the South. But it got around that way, and we actually had a pretty good turnout.
When did you personally get into hockey? At
I
what
was
age?
maybe 8 or 9. You start by just skating around your neighborhood, and then you start playing roller hockey in the streets, and then that kind of goes into organized hockey.
And be honest with me, this is a safe zone. This is a safe zone.
Just
I
don't mind
promise.
the cameras.
Don't mind the
All right.
cameras. Did you get into hockey because of Mighty Ducks?
I'm sure that was a huge factor.
Okay.
Favorite movie? All-time favorite movie?
Emilio Estevez, the Mighty Duck Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was the Minnesota Miracle Man.
Yeah. And so just what about being on the ice is just the best part to you about playing hockey?
I think the best part about the sport is it combines a lot of physicality, like football. You're hitting guys, but at the same time, there's a lot of speed involved. You're on the ice. It's the quickest sport out there, and then something about just that it's different. It's kind of just something different from field sports or court sports, stuff like that.
Did you try football or any other sports when you were younger?
I did. I played Pee-wee football. I played in high school.
Played in high school.
Yeah, Pee-wee football. I played soccer for a really long time, actually. But hockey just it did it
I
for
was
me.
destined for the ice.
Yeah, you can say
Exactly.
Do girls play hockey?
They do. On my high school hockey team, we had a girl, and she was.
I should try out.
You should.
Yeah.
We can knock out some of your
I
teeth.
missed my calling.
Yeah,
Man.
well,
Definitely.
Obviously, I'm strong
Clearly.
enough since I can
Right.
beat you.
I saw that
I know.
backstage, I guess.
Hey,
you call it.
I let her win, right?
Yeah,
Pop.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Anyways, when are some of the games so we can check it out?
Actually,
coming up in the season?
we're coming to the close of our season, but lucky for y'all, we have a game tomorrow night.
Oh, listen
and
up, people.
Saturday night at the Columbus Civic Center. We're playing after the Columbus Cottonmouths. It's 30 minutes down the road, down 280. Puck drops about 9:30 Eastern tomorrow night and Saturday night. So come to the game, and then you'll be able to get back in time to go to Sky Bar or whatever you got to do.
I mean, whatever college kids do.
I don't even know.
I mean, I usually
Big
just
win,
sit
right?
around
Yeah.
and read magazines.
Go to bed early.
Very scholarly.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you have a ritual before you go out on the ice?
We actually sing the
You
fight
like-
song. The whole team sings the Auburn fight song in the tunnel, and we try to make it as loud as we can, and hopefully that'll give us some.
Gets you pumped.
Yeah,
Ready to go.
yeah, hopefully, and then the game starts. And
You know, I couldn't play hockey because I would be the kid on one of the edges just scraping up ice, eating it like a snow cone.
That's the goalie actually on our team.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I could do that.
As
That's
long as you're the
reassuring.
goalie, you're
and I'd
straight.
have like a holster with like flavor to put on the ice.
Yeah.
and do-
Yeah, there's a lot of room in those pads. Like you can't. A lot of people don't know. This is a nice setup you have here, by the way.
Now,
Thank
what
you, it's very
position
romantic.
do you play?
I usually play either center or right wing. On the team, it's a Division III sport here at Auburn. It's a club sport here at Auburn, so sometimes you don't have a full bench, a full roster for every game. So it switches up, but most of the time we'll play center or a right wing, which is a forward position.
If I knew what those were, I would
Only if.
be all for
Yeah.
it.
Man, who is there anyone on the team that's like the fighter?
Yeah,
That's a definite yes. And if it's
Yes.
you,
Is it you?
It's not me.
Is
I
that
wish I
who
could.
it
I
is?
wish I could claim that
Okay.
that honor, but it's not me. I'll try to. Maybe
I thought I was
tomorrow
gonna
night.
get punched on the face.
It's always possible.
Wow. Okay.
So, no, we have a couple guys who'll drop the gloves.
Drop the gloves. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Anyways, go check out. You can check online, right?
You can auburn.edu/hockey, something like that.
You heard it from.
It's on
there
Facebook.
you go.
You heard it from a real hockey player. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And go support your Auburn hockey team. We'll be back from a minute.
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
What you do? Get up off my feet and stop making tired excuses. Come on, what you do? Come on, what you do?
Does watching Real Talk really save you $13 or more at the movie theater? Is Leonardo DiCaprio really king of the world?
I'm the king of the world!
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
Back from the break. Welcome back. We're here with our guests, Doc Waller and Rue. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Thank you
Good.
so much for joining us.
No problem.
Yes. Now you're part of you're the founder of the Layman Group in Auburn. Tell us about that.
No, I'm the
Dang
founder
it.
of the Layman Group. Rue is my crony.
I just make us look good.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well done.
The Layman Group is a nonprofit, multidisciplinary arts organization, and we basically are an organization that's trying to bring a bigger excitement, passion, love for the arts and culture, creativity here in the state of Alabama. Boom.
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 That's
Wow.
the back
You
of the
know
macaroni
your
box.
Man, you've read through that.
Done.
You've read through that in your mind for sure. What is it that you do? Besides being his crony and beating up people.
Sure. Besides keeping Doc on the straight and narrow, which is a full-time job, I'm actually the social development director for the Layman Group. So I'm just sort of working to help us expand our presence throughout the state.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, what events are coming up for you guys?
The biggest event that everyone, I'm looking at all cameras, everyone needs to attend is the Carnival Valentine's Masquerade Ball this Saturday, 7 o'clock to 10:30 p.m. at Pebble Hill in Auburn, all the way on East Magnolia.
That's something you can do
Yep.
now.
Done.
Yep.
Look. So anybody
your
can
mask.
go?
Absolutely.
Any person, whoever, I don't care where you are, it's going to be an
Anybody,
amazing
anywhere.
event. Yeah,
If I don't have a mask, can I just walk around like this?
Yes.
I think you should.
How would
I
you
think that would be
drink
good.
though?
Straw.
Oh, got it.
I would have a
Got
straw,
it.
like
Too
Straw.
thin.
Yeah, it would just be
Going up.
in my pocket or something. Right?
We'll get one for you.
That
That'll
would
work.
look good. That would look good.
Yeah, okay.
And it's not a couples event. So singles, we have a lot of singles who are
Right.
So I could
So you
bring
would
this
find
along.
a
You
date.
could. That would
Right,
be awesome.
okay.
Right. So you could just come date shopping.
Okay, well.
Oh,
you know.
that would be nice.
Now, what kind of art comes through your group, your organization?
All mediums of art, whether it's film, theater, dance, music. I mean, even we're a very young organization, but we've already done things in dance, in theater. We've done kind of uncharacteristic or avant-garde things. We got accepted to or invited to perform at TED. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with TED Talks out of California. They had a TED Huntsville event in November, and we got invited to perform that. And that, at that moment, we just had to make up a 18-minute performance art piece, and we had a week to prepare for it. So.
Wow.
It's, that included dance, that included theater, poetry, performance art, a lot of things.
That's heavy duty.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw before you guys came on, we were dancing before we started the show.
Right.
Is that something that you're looking for?
Not.
Okay.
not
Yeah,
really.
that's a polite way of saying you're not good at
You're
dancing.
not good enough.
But
Maybe
we've got opportunities for unskilled people.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
know any?
It's okay. More like Paul. I mean,
Right.
we're
Wow.
just saying that. Just
We're actually looking for dancers, in fact.
Okay.
Yeah, we have.
The Layman
if-
Group is premiering a contemporary art group coming up in April, and there are auditions coming up in the end of February. But before then, there are actually open sessions that anyone in the community is welcome to come and join us for, and there's information on our website,
Right.
which is thelaymangroup.org.
TheLaymanGroup.org. Yeah, and if you're interested in any type of dance, the Jest Company of Dancers is just a really wide open dance company that all styles are incorporated in. So
now, do you have any sculptors that come through the Layman Group? Because I've been looking for someone to commission a sculpture of a
God,
me.
right?
Well, no, just
I don't know
I
about
may or
that.
might not have clothes on. I didn't know if that's something that I could.
We do nudity.
You could.
We
okay.
do
Well,
nudity.
what are you trying to get at?
Well,
here?
Valentine's Day is coming up, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
have someone do a couple sculptures. I'm gonna send them out.
If you can get a
Via
sculpture done
mail.
by Saturday, we'll put one at the Masquerade Ball.
Do I have to provide material? Like I have Play-Doh. Is that
Could it be
I'm
done
not-
in ice, maybe?
okay?
An ice sculpture. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cold enough.
I mean, I feel like it's metaphorical. Like he's as cold as ice, and I don't know.
Or we could go with Valentine's Day and frigid.
Maybe out of
That would be
food
good.
or something.
What type of food would it be?
Hey, you tell me.
Yams.
Yams.
That'll work.
Okay.
That'll work.
Yeah, I mean, you're the expert here. Now, when did you say you got into art? Like, when did you get into the art world?
Oh, good gracious! I mean, I got into art when I saw a movie called Love Jones. Before then, it's a movie about a guy who was a writer, and it was the first time I saw a male get on stage and do a performance art piece. And at that moment, you couldn't have told me that I wasn't going to be in the NBA. At that moment, I was watching that piece. I was watching him on stage doing a performance poem, and I saw guys getting women through art. And it was, I just took the basketball and I put it down and I picked up a pen and paper and it just turned a new leaf. It was.
There's my calling. You've converted me.
Look at there. Well, thank you so much for coming on our show.
Done. Yeah.
And when we come back, there is going to be a special performance by the two of us. So we'll be performing with Jessica when we come back.
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
What you do? Get up off my feet and stop making tired excuses. Come on, what you do? Come on, what you do?
Does watching Real Talk really save you $13 or more at the movie theater? Is Leonardo DiCaprio really king of the world?
I'm the king of the world!
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
Oh, 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 oh.
You know you love me. I know you care. Just shout whenever, and I'll be there. You want my love. You want my heart. And we will never, ever, ever be apart. Are we an item? Girl, quit playing. We're just friends? What are you saying? Said there's another? Look right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time.
Baby, 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 oh, I'm like baby, 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 no, I'm like baby, 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 oh, I thought you'd always be mine.
Be Fletch!
When I was 65, I had my first love. There was nobody that compared to my baby, and nobody came between us so I could ever come above. He had me going crazy. Oh, I was starstruck. He woke me up daily. Don't need Viagra. She made my heart pound and skipped a beat when I see him on the street and at church on the bingo. I really see him on the weekend. He knows he got me gazing, 'cause he was so amazing. And now my heart is breaking, but I just keep on saying,
Baby, 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 oh, I'm like baby, 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 no, I'm like baby, 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 oh, thought you'd always be mine, yeah, 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 oh, I'm gone, gone, gone.
Thank you for enduring through that, and we will see you next week for The Prowl Thursday night. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.